Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more high score Balatro. In this run, an incredible start with both Overstock Vouchers showing up early gave the run a lot of potential, but hunting for Spectral Cards limited my money generation, preventing me from making good use of the vouchers. This led to several incredibly close calls throughout the run, and I nearly gave up multiple times before a few outrageously lucky moments kept the naneinf dream alive. Enjoy the video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ante 1 Overstock? You should have, because it's been a nightmare to find. Maybe the best start you could hope for in one of these runs. It's like the most important resource to have as early as possible. Holy! Okay, oh, I should have taken the... My eyes got too big there. Missed the Spectral. Oh, welcome, Morgan. Yeah, I do kind of need something for score, right? $20 chips. 30 chips. We'll just go straights for now. Is Campfire ever useful? If you have to ask the question, is blank ever useful, and it's referring to a Joker, the answer is yes. All Jokers have their place. But yes, Campfire is a very good Joker. So good, in fact, that it had to get nerfed at one point. So I could have waited a little bit longer and thought about that purple some more. Wait, that's a straight flush. On the manacle? Campfire used to be better, yep. Voucher's kind of going crazy here. Alright, I mean, the photo chat isn't great at this stage, but the riffraff is. Because we don't, like, here the crafty is actually doing most of the scoring. Spectrals are going crazy too. Red seal. Close enough. Better than we got last time at the start. What do we even want off of the riffraff? I think it's you. And you. And we just go chip mode for a bit. Actually, you. Hearts. This is what Overstock does to you, though. Like, it just opens up so many possibilities. Let's see if we can get a money shot here. Oh, this might win because of the 20. We're just destroying our deck. Already a 52 mold erosion? No. I don't think I want a blue. Still don't really want a blue. We're looking for 9s. We should have an extra one. Wait, do I have a queen of clubs? Yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Huge. Where have I seen that before? Purple would be nice. Looking for 3s. Hold. Don't play the 5s because I don't want this to win. We're just gonna learn nothing from last run. Because why would we, when we can just high roll every time?
Well met.
I don't know if I want that. Blunted bets, thank you for the 13. But it's better than the Ouija. Tens.
Well met.
Turdlings, thank you for the 6. Let's see if we can at least get rebate value here. I really just need more like deck fixing, and then we can get the seance more reliably. That was easy. Okay. That's kind of big. So is the voucher. 3s. There's one. Okay, since we have 3 6s, since we have Retcon, or rather Overstock Plus, I think we can make a temporary pause on that. That will... I should have bought this first. Yeah. Minus a couple dollars. Yeah, we'll get the 6s out of our deck, and then that'll make the Seance easier to hit, right? If we need to. Technician, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Here. Here, I guess. We need the strength for the 9. Got it. Huge. Last night in Infotep, the only red seals I got were both on aces. That's brutal. Oh my god, thank you. Now I can justify carrying the Wraith a little bit longer. Sure. Serpent early, doesn't matter. Young man does. Another familiar. Where have I seen that before? Money me? Wait. It did money me, just in a different way than I was planning. How many more 6s are we looking at? 1. 2. We need to win with that, I think. Alright, no 6 cents value here, unfortunately. We probably don't need the scary face anymore, do we? Eh. Soon we won't, if we keep pumping flush levels. We need to get this red number higher. Nine, 10 jack. Do spade straight flushes as well. Yeah, welcome, Dancy. Or we could just fully commit to spades. There's the 6. Stop, man. finally a dud voucher. We also aren't getting a lot of money out of this anymore, so... I have a red seal, so we'll take the 6 again. Scoring is also becoming a problem. We're going to become a problem soon. I don't know. I don't think we're actually in that great of a spot. Possible I'm getting baited by the, like, spectral setup again. Nope. I mean, I wouldn't mind a red seal on a better card anyway, just to... Looks like it might have to be the hearts. And potentially even the familiar. First card is the only one that really matters, though. We're just not scoring that much. Should have held the jack so that we had a backswing draw on it. Just need to try and get 2 more spades here, I think. Success. Finally got a good spectral as well. But yeah, that's why I've been concerned about my score. No 6, no red seal. Didn't lose the king. Just need money. I need score help right now. We have 2 6s left. Not worth immolate there. I probably would have died if I immolated there. Because I immolate the cards that I have in hand. Which means I have no hand to make. Eights. Now that's an 8. Slip, thank you for the membership. $23 card deck. $21 card deck. We need to move away from Jupiter. I don't think that's the solution, though. Other worlds. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright, last 6. Or whatever. I don't care. Alright. We have 4 kings. Can't use the immolate here. Need to strengthen these. We have 4 jacks. Flush house is the play right now. Flush house and 4 of a kind. We're jacking it, but probably not. I might need to play those. Here. Oh no. I really thought with the red seal that would do a lot more. Alright. Desperately need scoring now. That's scoring.
Well met.
Chills, thank you for the 9. Really kind of good.
Well met.
And Hamp, thank you for the prime as well. Nope.
Well met.
Noob, thank you for the 2. I might need that steel for scoring. That gives us a little bit of time for survival here. Golden Ticket really wants to hang out. mean, it's good to have. It's just funny. The timing, I guess. Very nice. Dino, thank you for the super chat. Okay. We have the double reroll, and we're gonna sell out of this anyway, so. It is cheaper this way, at least. I mean, we're so desperate for score, I might have to rip this invisible a lot earlier than I want to. Oh, that helps. Shop with the even maxed out performance, or Overstock has not been performing. Some of that has been I've been too broke, and that's my own doing. So we got to turn that around. We gotta change the suit on that anyway. It's actively harmful for me. Should have drawn for the other gold card. $50-50 moment. Okay. We are so unbelievably Barack right now. Death last. Yeah. Huge. The cooler, Daniel. Okay, we've gotten next ante. Things get a little sketchy beyond that point if we can't make more steel by then. Amazing plays. Thank you for the bits. Black hole does not affect constellation at all. It's not a planet card, it's a spectral card. $152 molt erosion. Whoops. Okay, Midas Mask is done. Blank is huge. Nice to finally find one of those. Huge. Doesn't quite work for where we are right now. This does though. Strength is important for these two. Then we're actually almost idle ready, which could be a good stopgap here. We are now idle ready. Might as well add a card here. Oops. Okay, we've got 2 antes. More hand size. I mean, it's a voucher we needed at some point anyway, right? Thanks. Nope, that's not the reserve parking. Triple Showman, yeah, we got chat brain there for a moment. If I manage to pull this one off, man, oh my god. Stop rolling while we have the invisible. What if Mime appears with invisible ready? Then we are in a pretty good spot. But we do probably just need to rip this as early as possible. If that had shown me an Ecto, I would have lost my mind, I think. Next one of these ought to do. Give me the 2 out of 3. Ugh. That hurts. We go. Again. Turning into a 50-50. I should have played a steel card here. I need the money too desperately. Don't really want to take a 50-50 here, but I don't know that I have a choice with how this run is going. Jordson, thank you for the raid. God. That's so bad, man. That's like just unfathomably bad to miss that so many. Like, this run has been so unbelievably unlucky. Like, we have now done a lot of rolling with Overstock Plus, and just there's nothing to show for it other than a, like, trash tier build. No colas, 0 barons, 0 brainstorms. This is just... okay. I mean, 1 DNA finally. But, like, still no money. Guess we go for it. I have no way to make use of that. That's horrifically bad. Just like unbelievably useless. That's not though. I mean, I guess like, we don't survive long enough to make use of that though. Bro just sold Perkio. Name one thing that Perkio does for me. One positive thing that Perkio does for me. Money? I'm about to die. Cool. Could have kept the deaths coming. To what end? Abolish the HOA. Thank you for the super chat. Took all your luck today, hit Perkio, and then immediately hit Cryptid off of 6 cents? Maybe that's why chat thinks it's good. Alright. Watching Rage Bait live hits different. It's not Rage Bait, it's just people that don't understand context. Okay, wait a minute. Are we back? Because we might be. Where's the Baron? I need to watch my deck size. The antimatter into rebate might have just saved the run, though. Because I think we have just enough score for next ante with full steal. No, we have more than enough for next ante. I mean, we still would have just died before we got that online. We got Overstock plus, like, ante 3, maybe? Ante 2? No, because we got ante... It was it really ante 2? I don't know about that. 1 and 2 were both Overstocks? Jesus. I guess that's what I get for being broke in the early game and focusing on the spectrals too much. But that's super unlucky. It was ante 2 confirmed. Actually, unreal. Low roll. But again, not necessarily a low roll. It'll be a low roll if I don't find it now. With all this money coming in. Easy. Now the problem is we have no reasonable way to get an Ecto. So we just have to clear vouchers, hold money. We need to find a gold card though. I need to... There we go. We have a gold card. Let's make it a club. Bro just wills it into existence? Yeah, thousands of dollars rerolled and it's just luck, just willing it into existence. Dirt, thank you for the prime. If you look at this run and think that I'm getting lucky, I think you need to get your head checked. I need gold cards, not steel. I'm doing it backwards. Alright, we gotta lock in now because there is a decent chance of this going somewhere if we can just find the Ecto. Okay. Holy. Okay. Tooth isn't a problem. We're still very far behind on vouchers is the problem. Quadril, thank you for the 16. This is the RE320, I believe, not the 20. The 20 is the higher end version. Could you possibly need more money? I need about 10 times this much money. Probably more. The vouchers that we need are inside. The main thing isn't vouchers anymore. We have the most of the necessary vouchers. We need Ecto. Yeah, and we will need Grabber and potentially Nacho Tongue. But that's not the immediate thing. We need to find the Ecto soon so that we can find the remaining Joker. When does Burglar come into play? After 24, between ante 24 and 31. Or 25 and 31 is when you're looking for Burglar.
Well met.
Did you sell Brainstorm for a Showman here? What would that do for me? Nebula, thank you for the prime. Another blueprint. But why? All right. Honestly, it's a bummer that it's just spectrals when I have no engine to make spectrals anymore. We spent so much time farming that 6 cents. That 6 cents is why we're broke, and then the 6 cents just did not pay out. Maybe I should have stuck with the seance. Ecto?
Well met.
Nope. And Mr. Bruh, thank you for the membership. How does money help get vouchers? Who said it does? But early in the run, money gets you colas, which gets you vouchers. Ecto? No, I'm not even getting spectral cards in there. Not looking for help, chat. Maybe negative 6 cents? I have a 60 card deck with 0 6s in it. Also, we're getting close to the point where if I don't play the DNA hand on a king, I die. So for those reasons, I'm out. We're just kind of in the exact same situation we were just in the previous run, except instead of antimatter, we need ecto, which is not ideal. Like, it's probably easier to find the antimatter, and that's once we have the, once we have blank purchase than it is to find ecto, so it's probably just going to be another dud. And so we're just running out of time to try and find the ecto. Not only you get Ecto, but it doesn't land on the DNA, we probably have to sell the DNA. If it's early enough. But I do think the run is just in a very bad spot here. Looks very casual to me. It is. This is my worst run of the day. Well, no, I threw a run trying to get seance value earlier. This is the second best run of the day. This is a very, very, very consistent and easy spot to get into once you have experience in this game. It's just the last remaining piece is the hard part. I mean, I guess. Isn't it? That's just kind of a waste of money, though. Swapping Seance for 6 cents may have killed the run. I would have died chasing the Seance again. Almost assuredly. Like, there was no situation where I could carry that Seance, given how horrifically bad my my shops were looking for jokers. Yeah, if we rip the Ecto at any point we had the opening so far this run, we would just die because we needed the hand size when we didn't have a Baron. Unfortunate. At least we saw some Spectrals that time. How many times have you said this run is probably dead before hitting naneinf? Far fewer times than I've said this run is dead and then it doesn't get naneinf. You just see the videos, not the streams. So you're more likely to see the runs that do get naneinf. It's worth holding 3 random tears for a marginally better spectral chance. That's not how it works. Holding tarots will just make it so that those specific tarots can't appear. Are you skip what tarot cards could help? I mean, no. you give up hundreds of dollars for something that can just appear in the shop twice. Yeah, that's a good voucher at least. I don't remember what our score is. It's probably quite a bit better now that we have the hand size, though. Two steel. It's 54. So we can go full gold card here. We do need to start making more steel. And this is why. When we start playing more steel, we'll actually have to copy the mime correctly, but we're well beyond our scoring needs right now. Alright. Spectrals? Nope. Okay, we're a little bit behind on steel, but I don't think it matters that much. Well, it's not even just that it's best to have as much money as possible, as there's literally nothing to spend the money on right now, right? So why would I spend money on something that, on a situation where I can't get stronger at the moment? Like, you don't need to spend money just because you have it. That's stupid and bad, both in real life and in the game. What point do you do steal and save time since you're so rich? First of all, it doesn't save time. Second of all, I have way too little money for what I need to do. I'm about $5,000 off where I need to be right now, so probably never. Because I think we're just going to lose the run before we get there. Probably be taking a few cheap rolls to look for Ecto, but that's why I'm watching. I can't get Ecto in the shop, so there's no point in rolling the shop for something that I can't get. I can't get Spectrals in the tarot packs either, apparently.
Well met.
Zoothis, thank you for the 2 months. And Lord, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. The low possibility, but isn't searching for negative jokers a use for the money? Again, I need the money. I need more money than I currently have in order to finish the run. There are no negative jokers that could appear that could help the run. Other than maybe negative showman into another natural negative joker that I already have. So you're just spending money for no upside. There's no upside to spending money here. And I need, if I need more money than I already have, why am I going to spend the money that I do have? Artemis, thank you for the donation. There are 0 jokers that I can find, even as a nat negative. Well, without getting a showman first. Forgot we went back in time and almost threw the hand. Rolling once or twice per round for the initial $1, give a positive expected... You're thinking about it way too hard. There's just why? Just go next. Smoked salmon, thank you for the super chat. What about negative photo or tribula? Well, I can't get tribula because they can't appear in the shop. And negative photo gives me ×4, which is not meaningful. Again. Can you just... Chat, I have thousands of hours in this game. Can you just accept that, like... And I've done this run numerous times, in fact. Can you just accept that I do have some idea of what I'm doing here? So when I say that there's no jokers that meaningfully contribute to the score, I mean there's no jokers that meaningfully contribute to the score and are worth rolling down for. What if you get a nat negative blueprint? You're right, I'm stupid for not even trying. You know, I'm just going to agree with your impossible and nonsensical plays from here on out. You're right, chat. I give up. What about rebate? Okay. You're right. Yeah. Roll for rebate in this situation. It's a great idea. And then keep cursing your bad luck when you don't get the run. Ecto me? Why bother? Thank you for the super chat. Did you break the banana already? If yes, might be worth rolling into Cavendish. Yep, you're right. I agree. That's exactly what we need right now, in fact. I mean, I do appreciate that, oh my god. At least if you're not gonna listen, you're gonna give me money. So, I guess that works out well for me in the end. Polio, thank you for the super chat. What if you get Candio and Immolate? Great idea. That'll solve everything. At this point, just ignore the rage baiters. It's literally all of chat right now, so maybe you're onto something. Alright, last chance. Although, if we get it here, we probably are very close to death. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we can beat this with full steel. So it is full steel. Yeah, we're just dead. Rip. Got 2 more shops to potentially hit an Ecto. Can't you roll for a Zerban for a little bit, though? Not on Ante 24. Could maybe roll for a Turtle Bean and hope to get lucky. But with only 3 hands, it's almost impossible. So we're probably just dead. Alright. One singular shop. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. We don't have Petroglyph. That's another, like, slight out. But we'd still have to find the Ecto at some point, so that would give us 3 more shops. Alright, last chance. Alright, one last chance. Maybe a Giga high roll off of a Turtle Bean, but then we're still in a horrendous spot. Negative skip the 0.00009 chance. There is, again, there are 0 negative jokers that help me or keep me alive right now. And the problem isn't, I can't get to the boss. I can't get through the boss. Alright, you gotta get sold. And then we're just in Prage mode. Actually, there's legitimately no way this gets us there. Wait, maybe it does get us through. It has to go bean into anything. It has to go bean, miss, bean. So. So 1 in 6 into a 1 in 5. Hold. If we can pull this off, that will be outrageous. Hit the Baron, hit the Baron, hit the Baron. The best hit right now is Baron. It cleared? Did I gain the extra hand size already or something? Oh my god, dude. Okay. Maybe there's an Ecto in here? Nope. Alright, now we need... I hate this, man. Five hand size versus 3 DNA? I didn't think... That shouldn't take us from 69 to 80, should it? Maybe my math is just way off. We need reserve parking here. Or that. You also changed the copy? No, I didn't. This is where the most recent serpent is such a bad thing for me. No, because we have the extra hand size, the naneinf isn't impossible. We, like, again, we still just need the ecto. Unless this is a burglar. Okay, another one will probably win. Oh no, I was copying the bear and that's why it was too high. Missed out on some money here. That's a big deal. Alien, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are in the midst of one of the most frustrating, second most frustrating naneinf attempt I've had in a while. It's been brutal. But if we can get one ectoplasm, or if this negative tag is exactly burglar, then we might be able to get there. Rosenbud, thank you for the 4 months. Roll for Crimson Heart. Yep, you got it. We're just back to that again. And officially endorse you to play D-Dinosaur on stream. I'll look into it. What is it? Everybody's saying don't play it.
Well met.
There's still a horrifically bad chance at the naneinf here. It's almost certainly impossible. Unless we get the world's greatest luck. Because I only have one shop each round to try and find an ecto. And I have very few antes remaining. Bogus voucher pulls? The vouchers are irrelevant at this point. Right? We've got everything we need. Again, all we need is ecto. And even if this lands, because of the bean bug, because if this lands on Baron or Mime, I think we're still okay. Because of the fact that we bean bugged. So the only... I know this is a difficult thing for you to comprehend, Chad. The only thing that matters now is whether or not we get the ecto.
Well met.
Best. Thank you for the donation. And Babai, thank you for the 30 gifted subs. I can't read. Thank you so much, though. Really appreciate that. So we have 4 or 5 antes to try and find the ecto.
Well met.
Daddy Razzie, thank you for the 11. Oh, you get if you get ecto? Burglar. More time, that gives us an additional ante. Tarot packs, unfortunately. Sky, thank you for the super chat. It's like when I hit ante 32 with the beanbug gambit. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're making it to ante 32 here. Pretty close here, no? You're right with that no. We're very far off. I have no way to get an Ecto. And again, I wish I had said this earlier, but Ecto is the only thing that we need. Can you play the big and the small for more shops? I will die. And dying means we see fewer shops. It's like Roffle isn't even talking. To be fair, some people just come over from a raid. But a lot of people are asking a question I answered seconds ago, so I don't know. Did you study Balatro? Yep. I enrolled at Balatro University, like I recommend everyone doing. Changing the title of the stream to Ecto is all we need. You're under the impression that people read titles or pinned messages or announcements from mods. Blunt, thank you for the donation. Why do you skip? Great question. Great question. I'm glad everyone's paying attention. Good attempt at bait. The fact that you picked the chat over corporate job says a lot. Yeah, have you ever worked a corporate job? It's awful. Rage baiting should be a crime. We're working on that legislation. All right. 4 shops and a few skips to find a single Ecto. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. This run is quirky. To get the catharsis, we must obtain an Ecto from the skip. Unfortunately, the skips haven't been cooperating. Nothing has been cooperating this run besides Overstock? Yeah, but even the Overstock was kind of bait, right? Because even after we found out how many antes did it take to actually find scoring tech. So, like, yeah, obviously it was great to have early, but, like, we didn't get any benefit from it for a long time. What's the title for the video? There probably isn't a video. This run is likely to crash and burn. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Scorps did corporate once when they gave the antimatter. Cooperate once when they gave the antimatter. Is that true? I thought we got the antimatter kind of early too. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. This run is in such a similar spot to the last one that... No, we didn't even get antimatter last run. Antimatter saved us by giving the rebate to find the Baron. That sounds right. Should put 2 copies on Mime and 1 copy on Baron for more money? You seem to know what you're talking about. I'm glad you're here to help me out. Where would I be without you? Cool. Oh my god, no way. Maybe it is a video. I should have taken the Mary Andrew. Oh, we're gonna be here for a bit, chat. Buckle up. That reserve parking gives us a decent chance of finding the burglar. I don't know if we're quite there yet, because we did get the bean bug. It's decent money. But we have 3 hands is the problem. So we might still need another voucher. We also are kind of light on scoring. Right, we're only in like the 150s, I think.
Well met.
Blunt, thank you for the 4. We need to get out of this fella. This might be a situation where we get very close to naneinf, but don't actually hit it unless the we get grabber and or nacho tongue for the British folks. Nobody says nacho here, man. I've heard you. Maybe not you personally, but I've listened to British people speak before. And tacos? Or tacos. Sorry, it's tacos and nachos. That's my bad. Please tell me this is enough. To be fair, that's closer to the actual Spanish pronunciation. Yeah, but like 90% of Spanish pronunciation is just the vowels, and it's getting the vowel wrong. Okay, we've got more than enough score here. Could have been greedier. That's helpful. I think we do need more steel. Two dusks and 0 burglars. I can't do showman. I can't look for tooth. Well, maybe I should have, but I don't know if I have the score for 136. Alright, we gotta stop rolling there. Early in the cycle, at least. They're all red seals. Was the total on the most naneinf in a row? That I'm aware of, it's 3. Nonder and I have both gotten 3, but I'm sure that's on stream. I think Zano has gotten 2 or 3. I don't know if Doc's ever attempted it, because when he does a lot of naneinf runs, it tends to be speedrunning, so you do a lot of restarting with that. So I don't think streaking, to be fair, isn't something that I've attempted. It's just kind of happened. But I don't think it's anything that Doc has ever attempted. Have you tried to speedrun them? Nope. It's not something I enjoy or would enjoy. Problem is we only have 2 antes left now, so we gotta find that burglar very quickly. I mean, we got another uncommon tag at least. Doc tries streaking, he would demolish it, not gonna lie. Probably, yeah. It's a safe bet. Dying to burglar hunt is painful. To be fair, if this run doesn't make it, it's not because of the burglar. Or at least not because of the burglar alone. a lot of things that have gone horrifically wrong this run from start to finish. Okay, Baron is being copied. Nap time between hands. Look, if we get the burglar, it's only going to take longer. Please just give me the burglar. Because even then, I don't know if it's enough. That's not it. Throw it on the pile. We gotta roll harder this time. Does not look good. Two more. It's a really good D6 tag at least. You need to go. You need to go. Yep. This chat is why I wasn't just randomly rolling down money for no reason. But Unfortunately, we just, I think the Ecto came maybe a little bit too late. This is the kind of run I would want to do once and never again. We do it once a week. Well, sometimes it takes us multiple attempts. This week it was twice this week. You're stronger than I am? It's my job. And it's fun. But it is my job, so that's the situation is a little different. Or rather, significantly different. Alright. Last chance for the burglar. You play Balatro off stream still, when I'm recording videos. But I play more than enough in a week when creating content. There are other things I would do with my free time. Or would rather do with my free time. Can we speed up the game some? Nope. It is at the maximum speed. There's no rush. You just wait. Alright. Rage in chat for the burglar. Not looking good. Oh my god, please tell me it's enough. There is no way. The serpent is guaranteed. It's gonna be very... Oh my god, the juggle tag might have actually done it. This could have been the luckiest possible... I did not think that there could be a more difficult one than the last one. I think that might make it enough, though. The juggle tag might seal it. Everything copying the burglar. The concern now is I don't think, because we're so deep into the blinds, I don't think that the double mine will brick it. I cannot tell you how many times because this is the second run of the day, I almost gave up on this so many times. Like when we were doing that mime nonsense. But we got so unbearably unlucky at the beginning part of this run, or the middle part of this run. The beginning was extremely lucky, the middle was atrocious, and then we got extraordinarily lucky at the end here. Yeah, the bean hitting first chance was gigantic. Negated the fact that we didn't have the showman. Absolute nightmare run. Possible ante-39, not even close. No. We're so unbelievably far off. I don't even know if this will nan him. We can't even consider it. Like, we're just dead next ante. Was this worse than the 700 rolls for Blueprint? Probably not. But that one died before it could get far enough to get, like, to this point, right? I think it's enough, right? We net 2 each hand, so we get another 18. I think we get there. I'm copying the burglar so I don't win too quickly. Because if I copy the baron and the mime, I will put up a score before I post my high score. So it's 29 plus 18. That's well over the 44 that we need. I can't believe we pulled this out, man. Well, Ecto, Showman, into Blueprint, keep the run going. Nope. It's also not something that can happen with $1,500. The run is just dead, chat. We don't... We pulled out a miracle at the end. We don't need to relitigate all of the even more outrageous outs that aren't possible in order to get there. He says the run is dead, the run is dead. Well, I did say this run was dead many antes ago, so that's not always the case. But this time, like, it's 100% dead. I died to the ante-32 blinds. Like, the difference between just your typical naneinf run and an ante-39 run is, like, an extraordinarily large difference. This plus 14. So we get to 46. I don't think we need to... We only need like 44 steel kings, right? So we have these two as well. And we're going to get 46 cards in hand. I guess it's... Oh my god, wait. It might actually be kind of close, right? Because we play a card as well. So it is, like, I do think the juggle tag actually saved here. Yeah, I have been trying to find the potential red seals, or non-red seals. So we can death those or whatever. Arnab, thank you for the super chat. Guess the tooltips can tell me if there's a non-red seal in here. It's 42, like 44 is above what's necessary, I believe. So it's like, it's in the range of 40 to 44, I think. We're drawing a concerning amount of gold cards, though. So it'll take us to 42 or 40. $44 is only at high card level 1? Yeah, that's why, like, it's the maximum threshold, right? Should have gotten a full 2 for more steel. The backseating literally just doesn't end, does it? One of your copies, Jokers, should hit a mime, then it's 3 and 3, right? You're not counting the innate trigger of the score. There's +1. There's 4 mimes right now, and it'll be 4 barons, so no. We want everything on the baron. I think one of the golds is not a red seal. I think all of the golds should be a red seal because I didn't have any like the golds came after I already was making red seal, so that should be impossible. That's why I've only been checking the steel. Actually get a 47 card hand. It is 46 after we play it, so that should be a little bit overshooting. Generally confused on why this run can't ante 39. I don't think you should give up. Okay. You're right. Alright, will it be enough? It's gonna be close. I sincerely don't know if it's enough. I guess it's 5 and 4 this way, but it is always still a double copy of the Baron because we have some non-steel cards. I think it's going to be like E306 or 307. That would be pretty funny. Because this is like a concerning amount of gold cards. Naneinf is E308. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. It wouldn't have been enough without a juggle tag, certainly. Yeah, that we can say for sure. Troll add? Okay, hold on. Alright. We're back. I don't know. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. I think the numbers flying out like this is a good sign. Oh! Whew. I didn't farm the money. But it doesn't matter. That could not have been closer in so many situations. My God.